Hello everybody, my name is Arashi, your coach of the Groningen Noctowls, bringing you week 10 of the BBL Season 2 as we take on Panther, coach of the Carolina Clefables. Last week of this season, and it was 100% sure that we weren't going to reach playoffs. I think that was set like 3-4 weeks ago, but still, we've done all of our matches. It was a very, very rough season. This was my first time delving into the Ubers meta, and I've learned a lot from this league, and I also learned a lot from all the different coaches that were in this league by just playing against them, by, playing against people who had different playstyles that I haven't faced before, and all of those experience I can take on in my future leagues that I'm going to take part of. So I want to take a special moment now to thank everybody in this league, all of the coaches, the organizers, and special Aaron2for20 of course, who invited me to be in this league. And I'm very thankful to be a part of this season, and I will hopefully also be a part of season 3 once that comes out. It could be in Sword and Shield. Maybe we're going to have a season before Generation 8 will come out. But even though we had a lot of bad matches and my team wasn't that perfect, if I'm quite honest, in terms of how I drafted, but I still had a lot of fun, and the same can be said for this match. Now my opponent brings the Ribombi, the Audino, the Tornadus, the Curran Black, the Empoleon, and the Mewtwo. While I'm bringing Hariyama, Lugia, Naganadel, Seismitoad, Torkoal, the MVP of this season. Even though we've lost a lot, and even though we had some rough matches, getting Torkoal up to like the top 5-6 kill leaders in this league was a phenomenal achievement, and I can't be any proud that I've done that. And of course we also have our Mega Sableye. Now I decided to start out with Hariyama so I can fake out and kinda scout my opponent here, but my opponent pretty much counters that with his starting off mon, which is the Ribombi. And of course the replay this week has been done by Aaron2for20 as well. So all of the links will be in the description below. But I'm going to fake out here, hoping we can flinch it. But I totally forgot about the ability of Ribombi. Ribombi's ability is one of the worst abilities ever, but in this case it actually works because the flinch will not come, and he can actually deal a lot of damage with the Moonblast. Now he's going to switch out, probably predicting me to switch out into the Torkoal. He's going into the Empoleon while I go into my Torkoal. Now from this I kind of knew he could go for the Stealth Rocks, potentially knowing that I'm going for the Stealth Rocks. So what I did was, I was like, it's the last week of the season, let's have fun in this match and let's just click Shell Smash. And we have the White Herb on the Torkoal, so let's just have fun and let's click Shell Smash and let's do some crazy shenanigans with Torkoal, because it is the last match of the season. I am taking it seriously, but I also want to have fun with this. So hitting that Shell Smash and succeeding in it, it actually made a smile on my face. And that flamethrower with the burn on the Empoleon. Now he's going to use Surf on me, and which is going to do like 60% against me, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's almost 60%. But another flamethrower will kill off the Empoleon, and luckily enough, he stays in. He has put up the Stealth Rocks with his Empoleon. He stays in, and the Torkoal can pull his 13th kill in this league. Now, of course, Torkoal is weakened as this, and now the Mewtwo comes in. So I was like, Torkoal, you've done an amazing job this season. You can rest now. You can rest now. Side Strike from the Mewtwo, and the Torkoal will go down, which means that Torkoal will end this season with 13 kills. And yes, I will probably try to make a montage video from the Torkoal, because Torkoal has been an amazing mon for me this season, and it's just it made me appreciate Torkoal a lot more. So I go into my Mega Sableye on a Mewtwo, of course, to counter it. He's, of course, going to switch into his Ribombee. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I clicked Foul Play, and I knew it was not going to do that much against the Ribombee, but I had to click Foul Play here. And hindsight 2020, I should have brought Toxic on Mega Sableye instead of Willow, but I brought Willow this week because, yeah, I don't even know why I didn't brought Toxic. I had to bring Toxic. Maybe because a lot of my mons had already had Toxic, and I did not want to, you know, do overkill with Toxic, but I should have brought Toxic. But I'm going to Will-O-Wisp it either way, so that the leftover damage, that the leftover will be negated, and it's still, you know, a little bit of chip damage then on the Ribombee. But again, I should have brought Toxic, and I am going to save Mega Sableye here because another, you know, it can make another step in even though the stealth rocks are up. Now he's going to Quiver Dance here, which kind of scared me a little bit. But he is going to switch out after this. And I can just, you know, try to do shenanigans now with the Lugia here. But yeah, he has Quiver Danced up, but he is going to, you know, switch out in the Thunderous, the Tornadus, if I'm not mistaken. Or in the, no, in the Audino. He's going into the Audino. This annoying monster Audino. I'm going to Side Shock the Ribombee because Side Shock would have done some damage to the Ribombee. And I should have roosted up here, to be honest. But I went, you know, for the offensive here because I am an aggressive offensive coach. But, you know, I need to learn to be a little bit less offensive sometimes. But I am going to put the substitute up here because I knew there probably was going to be a Toxic from this thing on my Lugia, and I could not let that happen. And from here on, I was like, okay, I can either roost up now, or, as you can see here, I can Calm Mind up and at least, you know, get my defensive up and, you know, try to do more damage on this Audino. So special attack rose, special defense rose. Now he's going to knock off, and that will not break the sub. So at this point I was like, okay, that didn't break the sub. I have one Calm Mind up. I can probably roost now and then Calm Mind further, and then potentially, you know, do a lot of damage on his side of the field. Now he's going to switch into Owen, which is his Tornadus. There we go. As I said before, I'm going to roost up to bring me back to the multi-skill. But then this Tornadus will reveal that he is stunned, meaning that I can't set up another Calm Mind, and I'm forced to attack him with the Side Shock. As you can see here, I can't use the Calm Mind after the taunt. He is going to U-turn out, and that will break the sub. Now Owen, the Tornadus, will go back to Panther, and he is going into his John Jr., the Audino again. I'm going to hit the Side Shock, which is going to do like 40% damage on the Audino. And then of course the leftovers damage, we'll put it around the 75, maybe 70% in total. I'm going to switch out. I know the Stealth Rocks are still up, but I'm going into my Hariyama, but he predicted that very well by going back into his Mewtwo. This guy was, you know, 2-3 steps ahead of me, and I can only applaud that. And, you know, he played an amazing match. Now, of course, I'm going to go into my Mega Sableye because I can take that Side Strike, but he will refuels Ice Beam here. Of course, for my Naganadel, and of course also for the Lugia. So a Mega Sableye is gone. Life Orb Mewtwo is no joke. I'm going into Bobby Lashley, the Seismitoad, who has been quite the MVP as well after I got it from the trades. Now he's going into Beatdown, which is his Current Black. I'm going, of course, for the Hydro Pump. There was not reason for me not to go for the Hydro Pump. Life Orb Hydro Pump from the Seismitoad on a Mewtwo would have done amazing damage. It will do like 25% on the Current Black here, and then the Current Black can just hit me with the Dragon Claw. The Dragon Claw will connect. It will lift the Dragon Claw or Lashley, and the Earth Power will do a decent chunk of damage to the Current Black, not killing it, unfortunately. A critical hit would have been nice here, but another Dragon Claw will take care of the Seismitoad. So the Seismitoad is also down, and we're pretty in a bad spot here. Now I'm going into my Hariyama thinking I can hit an Ice Beam or a Dragon Claw, but he reveals to be a Sea Crystal. So he's going to hit us with the Sub-Zero Slammer. And if I'm not mistaken, I was Guts this week. So Guts Hariyama and not Tick Fat. We are Assault Fest, but either way, it is going to kill off Hariyama. Sadly enough. Very sadly, because Hariyama could still have potentially done some stuff here in this match. Now I'm going into my Naganadel and I'm going to hit that Sludge Wave because Sludge Wave does enough damage. And Andrade will get the kill on the Current Black. So Naganadel will finally get a kill in this season. I think this was the first skill of Naganadel. I've been using Naganadel very wrong, just like the Tapu Lele in the beginning of the season. But, as I mentioned before, he has the Mewtwo with Ice Beam left. And I think I did the calcs, and I think I knew that this was not going to live. So, I had a Sea Crystal here, and I was about to use it, but unfortunately, Naganadel will also go down. Now we only have Lugia left, and I'm going to actually try to speed this a little bit up, because this is going to be a little bit stalled. So there we go. I'm going to fast this up because I'm going to roost here after the damage from the Mewtwo, and he's going to switch out then into his Audino, and Audino can pretty much stall us out here. So we're going to lose this match with 4-0. So it means that we're going to end this season with 2 wins, 8 losses, and a differential of minus a lot. that is just how it is. I don't know on the top of my head what the differential is. I think it's like minus 18, minus 20. Maybe a little bit less. But as you can see here, he's going to go into his Tornadus, taunt me. And yeah. We're going to lose this match with 4-0. I decided to speed this a little bit up here because I didn't want you guys to be sitting here for, what is it, 2 more minutes? So, yeah, we're going to try to do as much damage on the Audino, but he's now going to Toxic me. The Multi-Skull is broken, and there's nothing much that I can do. So, we're going to lose, as I said before, with 4-0. As I said before, I had an amazing time here in the BBL. A lot of great coaches, a lot of good coaches, and the first time using Ubers, the first time delving myself into the Ubers meta, there's just a lot of experience that I've learned from just being in this league and taking a part in this league. And it learned me also a little bit more about, you know, drafting, how to draft a perfect team and which mons are not fitting for my playstyle. That I've learned in this league, and I also, you know, learned a lot about building my mons. Aaron helped me a lot in one match about building, and I've learned a lot from that just by that one time, and I hope I can actually, you know, take that with me in the upcoming leagues that I'm taking part of, especially the MPL, which is also a very hard league with a lot of good coaches. And we lost our first match in that, and it's going to be a tough season for us as well. So, you know, it's not going to be like the PMC where we won a lot of our matches, because I was a bit more experienced than some of the coaches in that league. So, you know, the BBL and the MPL are just 2-3 steps up in difficulty, comparing that to the PMC. So, you know, I had a lot of fun in this league. We're going to end this season off with 8 losses, which sucks, but that is not, you know, that weird if you look at the quality of some of the coaches in this league, which is amazing. There are a lot of amazing good coaches, which will all of course be in the description below, just like Panther's channel, his side of the match, Aaron 2 for 20 for doing the replay, and all of the BBL social media links. So I want to thank Panther, of course, for the match. I want to thank all of the coaches for, you know, bringing a joyful experience in this league. I want to thank Aaron2for20 for inviting me. And I will be making a montage video for Torkel. I am going to do that. I am going to make that because he deserves it. I will probably make a review video of this season for me, which will not be that much because, you know, we did lost 8 matches, so but there is a lot of to talk about, and I can probably go more in depth in terms of what I've learned here in this league. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's an end of another league. It's an end of a league here, which, oh, god damn it. Oh well. That's the risk of, you know, recording that. I don't have any threads on my laptop, so my laptop is perfectly fine. That's good to know. But yeah, it's an end of a new league. We have the MPL still, so the MPL will be a league, and of course the PMC, the semifinals, will be up Wednesday. So, you know, we're going to be part of the MPL till at least the summer. So I'm guessing like June. And maybe after that I will join a Showdown League, or maybe I will join another Wi-Fi League, so that we have like one more league till Generation 8 will come out. And then it's like a whole new start for a lot of people, because a whole new meta will start. Generation 8, we don't know what gimmick that will give us. We had Mega Evolutions, we had Sea Crystals, now there are rumors of Armored Evolution and that kind of stuff. So Generation 8 will be a long way from now, but still it's going to be another meta to be learned. And I'm rambling. I need to stop rambling. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this match, if you did enjoy this, you know, league, this run of the Groningen Noctowls in the BBL Season 2, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share this video with others, slash the subscribe button down below, and hit that bell icon, because then you get notified every time I upload a new video, and that is sincerely appreciated. And that rests me to say, I will see you guys in the next match of the Groningen Noctowls. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day, evening, morning, whatever.